In this video, I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough and demo of Instantly.ai, and I'll show you exactly how you can send thousands of targeted cold emails per day through their platform. So I'm going to walk through and show you not only how their platform can send emails and warm up emails, but also scrape emails, manage deals, and a lot of other features that their platform has. So if you want to check out, see how Instantly.ai works, all the pricing, all the features, feel free to check out this video and let's dive straight in. All right, so diving into Instantly.ai's platform here, I'm first going to cover and just show you how you can connect an email inbox and show you the different settings that Instantly has to offer here. So if you click over on the left side tab here, email accounts, you can see this is where you add all your email accounts. You can manage them all in one place. You have this button here in the top left where you can bulk select all your email accounts or select one at a time. You can see the email sent, the warm-up email sent, the health score on whether or not your warm-up emails landed in spam or not. And then you can add new email accounts up here. So to add an account, you simply press add new account, and then you can press through the prompt depending on what type of account you're adding here. So I'm just going to go through and just show you the settings. If you want to add an account, the prompts that they have are pretty straight through there. You can also bulk add accounts. I think it has a feature here where you can bulk upload them through Instantly. Going into the settings for each account, so if you click into each account, there's a few settings here that you're going to want to take note of. So the first one is warm up. So this shows you a clean dashboard of how many warm up emails you sent. And for the people watching that don't know what warm up emails are, this is a really important feature for email deliverability. It allows you to send other emails to other senders on the Instantly platform and trade emails back and forth between each other. This allows your email deliverability to go up because you're signaling to all the main email providers that your emails are landing in the inbox, people are engaging with them, and it ultimately helps your deliverability. So there's a warm-up dashboard here. You can see the status of all your emails. So all these emails here landed in the inbox folder. If they land in spam, then it will notify you and it will remove them from spam. You can enable it, disable it on this tab here. And then going into the more settings, you can see the sender name, the signature. So it allows you to add signatures on an account basis. So if you want to go through and add a signature, you can do it on each account. This is in case any one of your accounts have different names and you want to make sure they have appropriate signatures. So you can do that directly through there. So now diving into the campaign settings. So this is where you can set the limits on each one of the accounts. Since these accounts, I had them starting a little bit early, I went really on the low end here, but you can send as many emails as you want per account as long as you're following the best practices. So I start off here on 15. I'm going to bump these up with time. Then you can also set a minimum wait time. So if your account is in multiple campaigns, you can have it say that, hey, I don't want emails sent every a minimum of 7 minutes between each other. This allows you to not send the emails super fast through your email accounts and flag the email providers. Custom domain tracking. This is important if you are sending links or images, so you can have your own DNS settings there. And then warm up tags. So you can set up a warm up filter tag. You can have some control over the warm up stuff here. So if you want to manage your email accounts in your own master inbox, you can filter out the warm up emails. And then there's a lot of settings here so you can control your warm up. Instantly also has a few other advanced settings. You can have it so your warm up emails only send on weekdays. You can have them simulate that they're reading the emails. There's a lot of stuff here. I haven't played around with these a ton personally, but there's a lot more advanced features here if you want to play around with the different warm up settings and all the stuff that Instantly has to offer. So that's on the account side. So yeah, you can simply enable your warm up stuff through here. And one thing that I think Instantly pioneered, and they were the first to market, at least that I know of, that did this, is that they have an unlimited account connection and unlimited warm up policy. So for any one of their plans, I think even their base plan, you can connect an unlimited amount of accounts. You can send, there's caps on sends and how many leads you can upload per plan. You can connect an unlimited amount of accounts, which allows you to send high volume. So you can see here, we have a bunch of accounts connected. With time, I can ramp these up so I can send over 1,000 emails per day just with the ones I have connected here. So that's basically what you can do. This is the email account section. So now I'm going to walk through and show you how you can run a campaign through Instantly. So if you press campaigns over here on the left-hand side, you can see I have some campaigns running here. I'm going to blur some of this stuff out, but let's go through and create a new campaign and I'll show you the features that you have. So if you press add new campaign, you can create a campaign and then you can set whatever name you want. So I'll just call this test campaign, press continue. And then now you'll have a dashboard here where you can add leads, you can write sequences, you can check your analytics, you can schedule the campaigns, you can go through the options section here. So the analytics, this will populate obviously once you start running the campaigns. Right now, this campaign isn't live, so there's no analytics here. Leads, this is where you can add leads and I'll show you how you can use their lead finder so you can upload leads directly through here. But you can add leads and yeah, you can use Instantly's lead finder to go and add leads there. Sequences, this is where you can write your email. So you can write your subject lines, write your email copy. So if you want to do hi, and then you can insert first name. The variables aren't populating because I don't have leads uploaded here, but you can put the variables like first name, last name, any of the other stuff you want to upload, location, everything else there. Subject line, this is where you can put put that in. You can do A, B, C, D, basically infinite split tests here. So if you want to run campaigns, see what's working best, see what's not working best, you can do it through there. You can add multi-step sequences, and then you can also preview your emails here. So if you want to see what your emails are looking like, this is if you want to add spin tags and have a bunch of different microcycles in your emails, you can have it preview through this preview tab. And then this is where you can check out your variables. There's a lot of different stuff that I could play through and show you here, but Instantly has a very clean like UI here for setting up your email accounts or setting up your email copy, being able to write scripts and write split tests. So it's pretty intuitive. They do a really great job of making the UI intuitive. If you want to schedule your campaigns, this is where you can add schedules. You can say, hey, I want to send from 9 to 5 p.m. in Eastern time. If you want to send on weekends, you can enable that there. Or if you only want to send a certain amount of days, you can do that there as well. The option sections, this is where you can actually assign your email accounts. So if you want to go through and you have a bunch of different email accounts and you want to segment that up, you can assign the accounts that you want here on this accounts to use section. Stop sending emails on reply. This is a pretty basic setting. So if someone replies to your email, you don't want to continually follow that up. So you should probably have that enabled. Open rate tracking. So this is if you want to track opens. Personally, I don't like tracking opens on whatever platform I'm using. And so they also have this option here to send emails as plain text, no HTML, no open rate tracking. So you can enable that there. You can set daily limits on the amount of emails per day on this campaign, sending pattern, max new leads, prioritize stuff, tons of different settings you can play around with here. Provider matching. So if you have Google accounts and Outlook accounts and you want them to match the provider, you can enable that there. Stop campaign for company replies. So if you have multiple companies in your lead list, you can enable this. So people, if one person from one company replies, then it stops everyone else. You can do all kinds of unsubscribe stuff here, CCC and BCC settings. A lot of different settings you can play around through here. All right, so diving into the lead section of the campaigns here, you're going to add some leads. And so here is where you can actually use Instantly's lead finder or use your own uploaded leads, whether that's through another platform like Apollo, ListKit, Crunchbase, wherever you scrape your leads from, you can either scrape them directly through there and upload it on Instantly. But where Instantly differs from a couple other of the sending tools is that you can actually scrape and use the leads on Instantly's platform. So you can either upload them as a CSV, enter it in through a Google Sheet, or upload them manually. But I'm going to show you here how you can use Instantly's lead finder. So if you click in and press Instantly's lead finder, I have a bunch of random settings here. So you can add job titles, location, industry, employees, revenue, all kinds of different stuff. It scouts through Instantly's database to be able to find it. So you have job titles, you can put CEO, owner, founder, president, location. So if you want to go United States, you can select that in here. You can add more countries, then you can add industries, you can add employees, revenue, lookalike domains. So you can see the lookalike domains. I don't know how accurate a lot of this stuff is here, but if we put Instantly.ai, you can see this URL looks like a sending platform. There's a couple of names of Instantly in their domain. It looks like another thing is lead related. The lookalike stuff, it can be hit or miss with a lot of times. Always whenever you're doing lead scraping through any platform, you want to double check and make sure, like, click through the people's profiles, see like, hey, is this a person we actually want to do? So if we remove the lookalike stuff, you can probably layer on more lookalike stuff on top of the existing stuff you want to be filtering for already. But if we want to target, let's say, marketing and advertising companies, you can select that there, and then it'll go through and filter. And the industry stuff is typically pretty relevant. Employee headcount, this is really important if you want to target a certain headcount of employees. Keyword filters, tech, news, you can layer through and use their platform there. And what's really convenient is you can just press a button and press add to campaign natively through here. So let's say I want to just select this page. Let's select these first 25 results. I can press add to campaign, and then I can go through and then select the campaign that I want to added. You can check for duplicates, and then you can also have it verify through their platform to make sure that the emails are up to date and valid. And you can just do this directly through Instantly's platform here. So the next thing here I'm going to cover on Instantly is their Unibox and CRM. So once you start sending out emails, you're sending out the emails, you're getting interested replies, you're getting uninterested replies. Instantly has a super clean master inbox view here where you can just press in and respond to the emails. So you can click in. I'm going to have this all blurred out again because these are active campaigns that we're sending. But you can see this person has a response here, and then you can either reply directly through this master inbox without having to click into all the 30 different accounts that you have, or you can forward it. You can also add them to different subsequences if you want to send automated follow-ups. But there's a lot of different stuff you can do here. And then the really unique thing through Instantly is their CRM. So you can go through and actually mark them as different stages in the CRM, whether they're interested, meeting booked, meeting won. You can have out of office, wrong person. So not only stuff just on the lead status on the lead gen side, but if you click into the CRM folder here, you can see the opportunity pipeline. So the leads that were interested, whether or not they booked a call, and then after they booked a call, you can use use this to kind of track your deals, if the meeting was completed, if they're won, and then you can add more pipeline stages. You can filter by date. You can filter the pipeline view if you want wrong person, or if you want to include all the other stuff, you can add labels here. But this is really convenient because this is like a nice little Kanban view where you can see all your opportunities in one seamless place. And now diving into the analytics dashboard here on Instantly. So I only have one campaign running that's pretty low volume. So we've only sent a couple thousand emails over the last week through Instantly, but you can see the total email send, the open rate, which I have disabled, click rate, which I also have disabled, which is why there's 0%. And then you can see the reply rate, the opportunities, you can see the cash value, which you can assign in the CRM side. So you can see all this stuff in one place. So if I have multiple campaigns running and I have it over a larger date range, Instantly makes it really easy for you to see all that there. And then you can see the campaign that this was assigned to, the results that got, and then you can also see the analytics on an account by account basis. All right, so a few more things I'm going to cover here. We're going to cover the integrations, and then we're also going to cover their pricing. So Instantly has a bunch of different integrations. You can press on the settings tab, see all the different integrations, all the popular platforms, the CRMs. You can use their API. You can use ChatGPT. There are a ton of features that you can play around with in here that I honestly probably couldn't even cover all in one video. But if you want Slack notifications, you want Zapier notifications, you want to integrate GPT to help you write lines or do whatever, you can integrate it through here. HubSpot, Pipedrive, Salesforce, these are all CRM integrations if you want everything to line up seamlessly with whatever CRM you're already using. You can set up webhooks too if you want to build out your own custom automations like with Instantly's API. There's a bunch of different preferences here. If you want to enable their AI inbox manager, which looks like it's still experimental, I personally still like to have a manual person in there responding to all the emails. But you can see there's automatic suggestions. This is what the OpenAI integration's for, that you can have it suggest replies, tag out of office status. Usually their sentiment analysis works pretty well. So you can let AI actually categorize stuff, and it's pretty accurate most of the time. So people can come in, they don't have to manually categorize if you have a person still doing this. You can see a few more preferences down here. And then here's where you can add a block list. So if you don't want certain people being emailed that you have from previous campaigns, or you want to build a block list through Instantly here, you can do it directly through the block list there. So the last thing I'm going to cover here is the pricing. So Instantly's pricing pretty competitive compared to a lot of the tools out there, because they are one of the few tools that still offers unlimited account setup, warm up, and all that. So you can see the monthly prices here starts at $37 a month, can go all the way up to $358. And then if you want to send more, obviously you can continue to go up. So those are the main sending platforms. The $97 a month is where if you're doing for yourself and you're non-agency, this is probably where a lot of you are going to end up. Unlimited email accounts, unlimited warm up, active leads, premium support. And then for the leads, so if you want to use leads through Instantly, you can press through on the leads tab here, and you can see there's a bunch of different data plans that they have here. If you want to use Instantly's native data platform, or if you want to use an Apollo or ListKit or whatever, you can pull those leads and then just use it for sending and warm up, which I think is Instantly's main strong suit, is their sending and warm up side. So that's a high level overview of Instantly's platform. Now the question is Instantly the right sending tool for you? And honestly, I probably need to make another video breaking down all the different sending tools and their pros and cons. Where I think Instantly stands in the market and it would be the best tool for you is, I think number one, it stands out really well if you are just starting out sending cold emails. The reason being is their platform is very intuitive, very snappy, really good if you're just starting out and a beginner in cold emails. And also because they have the leads directly through their platform, so you don't need to have a bunch of different tools to scrape leads and do whatever. So I think that's really the segment that Instantly stands out the best in. Their UI is really clean. They have the leads platform directly integrated. They have some CRM features. I think it's really good for smaller sales teams or even growing sales teams, and they want to start sending out their first set of cold emails through a new platform. So that's their platform and overview. If you want to sign up, check out the links in the description. I'm probably going to cover in another video the different pros and cons between all the different sending platforms, because there's a lot of different tools on the market. There's Smartly, there's Instantly, there's Apollo, there's Lemless. There's a bunch of different competitors. So if you want me to make a video, drop something in the comments. And if you want to check out all the different pieces to actually run successful cold email campaigns, check out the other videos on the channel. And then if you want to work with me or hire me, you can check out anevomarketing.com somewhere in the description there and check out all the other links. So appreciate you guys watching and have a great week.